luck finding those two troublemakers yet?
Hey. Oh man, did you see it? Did you see it? The antagonizer was all like, "Fear me!" But the mechanist was all, "Stop, evildoer!" No way, they're awesome, and their suits are really cool too. The antagonizer's got this army of ants, and the mechanist has an army of robots, and then they fight. But my uncle never lets me watch them. He says it's dangerous. This is serious business, Derek. You think they're neat too, huh? It's not like they ever hurt anyone. Well, not like really badly hurt or anything. Dom and Machete make sure that everyone gets inside when they fight like that. Though sometimes I sneak out to watch. The traders and the slavers and the raiders, they don't like the antagonizer or the mechanist. They say they're bad for business. But that's dumb. The ants and the robots rip them to shreds. That shows them. You mean the superheroes? Yeah, I'll try to watch all of their fights. I don't know much about her except she really, really doesn't like people. That's kinda cool. I mean, sometimes people are jerks. I think her lair is somewhere in the caves to the north of the city. I've seen her ants down there once in a while. Joe Porter said he found out something about her, but my uncle won't let him tell me. He says, don't encourage the poor boy. I knew the mechanist back when he was just a normal hero. He used to be called Scott. Then he fixed up stuff around town. But one day, the antagonizer killed his favorite robot, and I told him he ought to fight back against her like a real superhero. Ever since then, he's been up on his forge, on the back of the robot shop on the hill, working to protect us all from the antagonizer. No way! Don't stop them, they're awesome! Unless, maybe you're going to be a superhero too. You could be called Super Humongous and fight them with an army of super mutants. Well, okay. Say hi to the mechanist for me.
Let's get this in here. Well, what? Time for some CNGY. And then the fight starts.
So at last, you've penetrated the court of the antagonizer, queen of all ants. Were you sent by that meddling mechanist? He'll learn that no one can stand before my royal regimen of fighting ants. Explain yourself. Why shouldn't I have my pretties kill you where you stand? This is an unexpected surprise. A human who understands its place. One who realizes that ants are destined to walk this land, while humans and their toys are destined only to rot beneath it? Perhaps even a human who wants to join the winning side, yes? One that would humbly beg admittance to the Ant Queen's court? You're wrong. Humans are cruel, hurtful beasts. They can't be saved. We can't be. I can't go back, but I can't keep doing this. I can't be as bad as they were. Please, I think I've made some terrible mistakes. If you really think I still have a chance, just let me go. I'll give you the suit. No one ever has to see the antagonizer again. Just please, let me have another chance. Thank you. I don't know how I can just thank you. Hey. Please, just leave me alone. I want to leave all this behind me.
Let's deal. Don't need this right now. Let's put this in gear. Well now, what's all this?
Threat analysis. Threat. Engaging hostile target.
Looks like a party. And then the fight started. Well, what's all this? Let's get this in gear.
Aha! Vile antagonizer. You've got a lot of moxie invading my private sanctum. Pretty courageous for a spineless insect. But this is as far as you go. Now it's time to put down the foot of justice and crush your nefarious plans once and for all.
hunting shitheads. Let's deal. Let's see what you got. Let's distribute the weight. Let's see what you got. Let's distribute the weight. Let's see what you got. Let's deal. In gear. Don't need this right now. Looks like a party.
Looking to trade? Yes, but only if it wants to be repaired. Walk well, friend.
Good to see you.
Searching for a friend out in the wastes? No one is more reliable than a cold, hard skin of steel. If the clothes make the man, then here are the means to remake yourself. Another satisfied customer. Stay safe on the path you travel.
You.
With all of that fighting, I never did get to give you the official welcome to the town, did I? Welcome to Canterbury Commons, home of traders, caravanners, and most of all, of excellent bargains. Here for business or pleasure? In that case, I'm sure you'll find it was Providence that brought you here. Why, have a talk with any trader in town, and I'm sure you'll find just the thing you didn't even realize you needed. That's grand. I do believe it's fair to say you've saved Canterbury. And unlike that mechanist, you did so with significantly less stress all around. Now, I do believe this is our agreed-upon payment for your fine services rendered, and a little bonus as a special thank you. Be back soon, and bring more caps.
All this traveling is making me thirsty.
It's Candace. Oh my god, it's really happening. I can see the cloud. It's so big. Mom, I'm so scared. I'm heading to the vault now. I'll do whatever I can to get inside. My number on the passcode was 7, right?
Let's kick this in gear. Caught me good and pissed. am pissed.
watertight medic power armor. You take care of me, and I'll take care of you.
Let's see what you got. Let's distribute the weight. Don't need this right now. Well, what's up? Time for some get.
What the? How the hell'd you get in here, Smooth Skin? Oh, yeah, sure thing. Just right through here. Only there's a few death claws down here that might have other ideas. You know what I'm saying? Heh, we ran faster than the others, that's how. Ain't nothing honorable about it, but we're still alive, and they ain't. I can live with that. Listen, this wasn't my fault, okay? It wasn't my idea to tunnel down here. I just went along with it. But whatever. What's done is done. Me and Kid, we're getting out of here. You came in that way, that means we can get back out. See you later, Kid.
Let's kick this. Someone's looking at cash. Let's kick this in gear. Let's deal. Let's deal. Staying low.
Medic armor reporting for duty, ma'am.
Let's distribute the weight. Let's deal. Let's kick this in. Time for some get even.
You found a Tesla coil? Excellent. I'll see to it that this reaches the scribes immediately. You've done good work, soldier. Are you ready for your next assignment? We don't have time to spare. Based on the data you brought us from the relay station, we've identified where the Enclave is basing their operation. It seems they have a second base of operations at Adams Air Force Base outside of D.C. The only safe way to get there is through the presidential metro used by the government before the war. You're going to be on your own again for now. The rest of the Brotherhood will be providing a distraction so you can slip in undetected. Once you breach the presidential metro and get to Adams Air Force Base, look for the resupply crate. Inside, you'll find your new orders, and hopefully we can put a working Tesla cannon into your hands.
Let's distribute the weight. Careful if we go off the road.
This is an automated distress message from Vault Tech. Vault 101. Message begins.
It feels like you left home a long time ago, but I know you're still out there. I just hope you're still alive to hear this. Things got worse after you left. My father's gone mad with power. If you can hear this, please stop looking for your dad and help stop mine. I changed the door password to my name. If you're hearing this, and if you still care enough to help me, you should remember it.
You came in here on your own power, so you must not be busted up too bad. Planning on going out and getting shot up, eh? You done? Try not to hurt yourself.
Must admit, you did good, soldier. I'm glad to have you around. I guess we could do a little trading. Here's what I got. Another satisfied customer. Another satisfied customer. I still got my eye on you.
Let's deal.
Hey.
Thank you for dealing with those ghouls. You're a real hero. What are you in the mood for? Enjoy your meal. Have a good one.
You're a real hero. Those ghouls won't be bothering us anymore, will they? My boutique has many unique items for the discerning customer. It's been a pleasure doing business. Pleasant day to you, dear. For the way you handled the ghouls.
Hello, friend. Thanks for handling those ghouls. I have some first aid supplies I can sell. Another satisfied customer. Don't get hurt out there.
How is the tower's favorite resident?
Why, thank you, dear. How charming of you to say so.
Hey, things have been perfectly fabulous since you exterminated that filthy vermin. I only carry the finest garments. You must come back soon. Bye-bye.
Welcome to the Federalist Lounge. I'm Shakes. Wet your whistle? I see, sir. Very well. May I pour you a drink? I have an excellent selection of thirst quenchers. Cheers.
Hey.
Let's distribute the weight. Let's see what you got. Pinned down here carrying your bags.
Decided to check out the shop, eh? If you want any of this shit, just holler. Need to do some killing, eh?
Take a look around. I got all kinds of stuff in here. I've got a little bit of everything. Give me a shout if you need anything else. See you later.
Any trouble in this area?
Let's see what you got.
Made up your mind? Thanks. If you need more ammo, this is where to get it.
Take a look around. I got all kinds of stuff in here. Give me a shout if you need anything else.
Let's distribute the weight.
Ah, good to see you back. What have you got for us today? Let's see what you've got. Pretty rare piece of equipment, this. Good find. How'd you like your payment? Here's hoping you don't have to use it, but who am I kidding?
Let's see what you got.
Medic armor reporting for duty, ma'am.
And then...
God damn it! Oh, well, would you look at that? We got us a smooth-skinned visitor. Ooh-wee, we ain't seen one of your type in a long time. You're in Underworld, Smoothskin. It's the only safe place for we ghouls in D.C. We're here out of sight and out of mind. The mutants leave us alone, and the slavers usually don't come this far into the city, so it's not bad. Really, the Brotherhood of Steel is the only thing we have to worry about. So long as we don't leave Underworld, that is. Enjoy your stay. Just try and keep from shooting up the place. We got a nice little deal going on down here. We'd like to keep it nice. Let me know if you need something.
if you want to live. And watch out for the mines. Lock and load. They'll be here any second. Hey! Where? I'm here! Triggers willing, chambers empty. Got one! Where?
You die now! You're that... Arm hurt!
Whew. Say, you're pretty decent in a firefight. Yeah, right. I could shoot the dick off a fly at 100 yards without iron sights. Why don't you can the tough girl bullshit? We're both relic hunters, and I suspect we're both here for the same reason. Passing through? Come on. You and I both know this is where the Declaration of Independence is stashed. Good old Abraham Washington sent you on the same suicide mission he sent me on. Got news for you. There's no way in hell you're gonna get it without my help. Simple. We pool our resources, grab the Declaration, then make for Rivet City and split the reward. I've studied the plans of this place, so without me, you're going to go in circles. What do you say? Smart move. Okay, the Declaration is secured in the Archive's strong room underground. There's a concealed cargo lift right here in the center of the rotunda. I've spent a few days hacking the lock with my remote terminal. When you're ready, punch in the password, let's get going. It's only a scratch. I'll be fine. Thanks. I'll use it right away.
Men, today I address you with a message of utmost urgency. Our defenses have been breached, and soon we'll engage the enemy. Remember, the will of the people is the only legitimate foundation of any government, and to protect its free expression should be our first object. As your leader, Bucky Willett, distinguished
They kept the Declaration in the Archive strong room until the end of the East.
We can't let the enemy's progress
We'll
dissuade
get 'em.
us from
There's all sorts of shortcuts through maintenance doors and utility gates to bypass security. If you can get through.
Hey! And identify yourself. Comment. Sing attack.
Where?
Hostile. Target.
some help with this one.
I'm hit! I'm hit!
Serving up some hurt. You like that? According to the plan, the turret generator is somewhere in this room. Disable it.
We cannot allow the enemy to penetrate our defenses any deeper. Old Glory must not be stained with the blood of tyranny. The enemy will be here
some of this and tough it out.
That how you wanna play, huh? Let's see what you got. Pinned down here, carrying too much shit to move.
Yeah! Yeah!
Detected.
Incoming! That's it.
Bring it! Up ahead should be the door to the archive strong room. That's where they keep the declaration.
The enemy is at the gates. Now is the time for the greatest of rallying cries. Wish not so much to live long as to live well.
You've breached our defenses, evaded our best soldiers, and you've raided my home. But I have not yet begun to fight. I cannot allow you to steal our freedom. The Declaration must remain here. It is our symbol of hope, the one thing that cries out, we are a free nation. Why, I am Button Gwinnett, second signer of the Declaration of Independence and distinguished representative from Georgia. I know your fighting prowess far exceeds my own, but I will still duel you to the death if I must. What will it be then? Rapiers? Pistols at dawn? Out with it! This is no mere document, madam. This is the doctrine laid down by my fellow members of the Second Continental Congress. It absolves us of the tyranny of King George III of Great Britain. It is, perhaps, the greatest symbol of this free nation. Broken promises and deceit may be the way of Great Britain's crown, but I will not succumb to such tomfoolery. Since it appears you wish to resolve this without bloodshed, may I suggest you stand down and surrender? I can promise that you will be treated well, in a manner accustomed to any member of the Royal Army. Please explain, but I warn you, I am well versed on the tactics of the underhanded Redcoat spy. You do well to remember that. Interesting. I had a plan for just this sort of situation. Perhaps this will prove that you're here as an ally rather than an enemy. We create a forgery of the Declaration and send it off to Great Britain. It might be just the delay we need to get the document out of here safely. I'd love to be in court when King George finds out he wasted all his resources gaining a forgery. We have to be cautious, though. The British scholars would recognize a poor duplicate almost immediately. Here. If you were to bring me some iron gall ink, I could produce a mirror-perfect duplication. The best place to find some would be in the Arlington Library, which is why I have been unable to do this myself. After all, I can't abandon these fortifications. Excellent. Please hasten back. There's no telling how much longer we can hold here at the fort. I hear the thumping of the cannonade getting closer by the minute. Soon our walls will be breached, and the last bastion of the USA may fall. There never was a good war, or a bad peace. Saints alive! You've done it! Quickly, let me have the ink, and I will produce the copy of the Declaration of Independence. Here you are, a perfect copy. That should give old George something to think about. What are the next orders from the Congress? It will be done. The only way to get the Declaration now would be to pry it from my cold, dead fingers. It's been an honor meeting you. I can see you are indeed a patriot among men. Now go. You'll have no further trouble from my men. Godspeed.
I'm going to find you. Let's deal. What did you give me, bricks?
Help me!
Found you!
Look out!
Trigger's willing.
Game's over!
Wait, no, I'm out! Fire right here.
Keep firing.
Let's deal.
I'm looking for troublemaker.
If you want any of this shit, just say so. Otherwise, keep your fingers the hell away from the triggers. I don't want no accidents. What you looking for? Another satisfied customer. Come back soon.
Let's distribute the weight. Pin down here carrying your bags.
Any trouble in this area?
Take a look around. I got all kinds of stuff in here. I've got a little bit of everything. A pleasure doing business with you. See you later.
One of the new immigrants died.
trailblazing as long as we got the ammo. And the whiskey.
Quite an impressive collection, isn't it? Well, don't be shy. Have a look around. Abraham Washington's the name. Curator of this little slice of American history. What? You have the Declaration? Unbelievable! Well, the Founding Fathers would be disappointed in your fiery tone. However, a deal is a deal. Here is your reward. Well, I suppose that's goodbye then. Come again anytime.
What's up? You know, I think I've had my fill of wasteland roaming and picking through ruined buildings for a while. I'm just gonna kick back and spend my caps. But thanks for asking. Later. Well, 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 if it isn't the greatest American hero, or Abraham Washington's greatest, anyway. I figured we'd bump into each other again. What brings you all the way out to Goulsville? My new line of work, actually. I've used the proceeds from our last acquisition to set myself up as an ammunition vendor. Pretty cool, huh? No more risking my neck to recover bits of junk for money. Now, the cash comes right to me. Care to take a look at my inventory?
That's what this wasteland needs. More women with spunk and explosives. So tell me, Penelope, what's the next stop on?
Stupid human, shut up now. You come with us now.
Super mutants. Out of the frying pan. Now see here, you hulking horrors. This young lady has been through quite enough for
What are you staring at?
your weapons or... Why is your girlfriend making This is no time for sticky fingers, Derek. It's not what he's taking out idea, but rather what he's putting in. Duck and
To anyone who can hear me, my name is Werner. I come from a...
That change. Any personnel listening on this frequency, please report at once.
You two smooth skills, okay? I'd rather be resourceful for a ghoul, aren't you?
Feels good not to have to drag a Brahmin train across the Mojave. Let's deal. What did you give me, bricks?
Where to, partner? Penthouse floor. Where to, partner? High roller suite. Where to, partner? Casino floor.
Have you reconsidered our offer to bug Mr. House's data network? It could be of enormous medical value to us and could alleviate a lot of suffering. Oh, okay. I'll be around if you change your mind.
Thank you for visiting New Base.
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs. Are you here to drop off medical supplies? Leave them with the rest in the middle of the courtyard. Rates of injury and illness in Freeside are very high. Supplies don't last long. Med-X, Radaway, and Fixer are Freeside essentials. I can't pay you for any supplies you bring in, but I could discount the charge for our services. Just come see me when you've got some supplies to turn in. So far, the Crimson Caravan won't cut us a deal. If you can convince them or some other merchant to work with us, I'll discount supplies to you. You might ask around at Mick and Ralph's, or go see the Garretts, though I suspect they're too busy poisoning Freeside to help it out. What do you want to talk about? Great, what do you have? How much do you have to donate? Thanks. Take a look. Thanks for the donation. Every bit goes toward helping Freeside. More than rough, it's a damn mess. Freeside townies are constantly picking fights with NCR civilians. Thugs and thieves are always looking for a victim, and the local families are just sitting back making caps on the mess. Freeside is in dire need, but no one has been man enough to step up. The followers can only do so much to stem the tide. There is always something needing done. A few souls here in Freeside could be great assets to the community if they'd kick their addictions. We need a regular supply of medicine organized, but the Crimson Caravan wants too many caps for what we need. Lastly, tensions between the townies and NCR tourists have been going downhill fast lately. A lot of innocent people will get hurt if things blow up. Yes, old Bill Ronte and Jacob Hoff. They're not going to kick their habits on their own. In Freeside, the drunks and drug addicts flock in and around the Atomic Wrangler. I'd start there. Sobering them up and putting them back to work would go a long way toward helping Freeside. What do you want to talk about?
Found you.
Had him.
Howdy.
Hey, what can I get you?
Whether it's pricey restaurant, the Gourmand is overstating the fullness of its wait list.
I only offer services if the king gives the okay. Impress him and we can talk. Stop back if you need anything.
Unconfirmed reports say NCR's General Lee Oliver may have uprooted from his post at Camp McCarran in order to be present at Hoover Dam. NCR sources say that holding the dam against Caesar's Legion has become their main strategic priority, and this move would not be unexpected.
We've got stuff you never realized you needed.
From the other New Vegas. Coming up, I've got some tunes I think all of you are gonna like.
Welcome to Mick and Ralph's. If you need guns, I'm your man. For general supplies and other services, see my partner Ralph. Sure, let's see what you've got. Come back and see us soon.
I'm gonna find you.
Watch out! I'm gonna find you. Aha! They killed him! What? This is hopeless!
Disturbance at the tops has been resolved. Do not be afraid.
Let's roll out then. triggers will... Let's kick this in gear.
I see you're still alive, and that's promising. Any luck on that bounty? That right. You killed one of the psychopaths on my shit list. Let me see the scumbag's head. Well, well, well. Driving the Phi. Nothing to say, you son of a bitch? No tips on my golf swing? Lost a lot of good men to this psychopath. Morale's gonna be better now that he's gone. Here's the bounty I promised. I guess we can send first recon down to Camp Forlorn Hope. They need all the help they can get there. Think you can take down another one of these scumbags? Up to you. But I can trust you to do the job, and I'd hate to see you walk away. You killed another one. Let me have a look at the head. Yeah, that's Cook. Ugh, did he always smell like this, even before he was dead? And the fiends let this guy touch their food? Well, this is payback for at least one of my troopers. She'll be glad to know he's dead. Here's your caps. That's 2 psychopaths dead. If you can bring down the 3rd, there's a bonus in it for you. If that's true, that'd be the last of them. Well, that could be Violet, or it could be someone else entirely. I'll take your word for it, but I can't give you a full reward. You've been one hell of a stroke of good luck, you know that? Those 3 scumbags probably killed 20 NCR troopers. And you bring them down alone. Wish I had a few grunts as good as you. Damn good working with you.
We still haven't gotten Ranger Morales' body back from the Fiends. Howdy. Name's Sterling, First Recon. Can't say I've seen you before. I'd remember if I had. Got a good memory for faces, landmarks and such too. Comes with practice, that's all, and a lot of scouting from place to place. As a matter of fact, it's funny that you'd ask. A couple nights back, I was on watch in the yard. Got myself a habit of looking all around, not just where I'd expect to find trouble. Old habit, but it saved my hide on occasion. Round about 1 in the morning, I spied some lights in the control tower. Now that's the 3rd time I've spied those lights, mind you. And every time I ask about it, they tell me the place was empty. I'm just saying, didn't look empty to me. No trouble at all, might be nothing. Couple frisky young folks looking for a quiet place to snuggle up. That light is mighty consistent, always there at 1 a.m. Might be worth a look. Always a pleasure. Keep yourself safe. Sure doesn't inspire confidence in the guys you're serving with.
You look like someone in need of a reliable supplier. You mean other than some stranger with no military ID interrogating me inside our base? Did Boyd put you up to this? I'm so sick of this harassment. You tell her to stop wasting my time with this bullshit. No, I haven't seen anything suspicious. It's been business as usual. Take your pick. Another satisfied customer. Are you implying I have some kind of secret under-the-table stash I only offer to certain clients? Because that could get a man in trouble. Now you're talking my language. I do have an expanded inventory for people I can trust. If you're willing to do a little legwork for me, I could give you access to my stash and at a discount. Many of these items aren't available in the NCR, and you'll be hard-pressed to find them at a better price anywhere else. Well, I can't exactly go wandering off the base whenever I want, you know. They're already suspicious. I can hear the MPs now. Gee, Contreras, I didn't know you had so many friends in the gun runners. Speaking of which, guess your first stop. You're just passing a little note to a man named Isaac for me. I want to know which girl he likes. Great, let me know what he says. They're almost a straight shot north from here, up past the sharecroppers. Bye.
Yes? What is it?
First recon's at Camp Forlorn Hope. Now we got a chance to hold it.
Yes? What is it?
Something I can do for you?
You're back. Maybe break-in isn't the right word. We didn't find signs of forced entry, but I've had reports of someone sneaking into the control tower at night. It's probably just a meeting spot for a steamy military base love affair. Kids today. But it bothers me that they didn't break in. It means they have an access code. Most soldiers around the base don't have that. Sure, if you want to investigate. It's not like there's anything to steal up there, just a bunch of old communications equipment. If you can find out any more, I'd be interested to hear it. There's something about this I really don't like. And if I weren't tied up here, I'd be staking it out personally.
Looper, this is Fruman. What are you doing here? You don't have clearance. I don't know what you mean. Found you!
Yes? What is it? No? What happened? Curtis, something's not right. He came to me today saying he was worried about the monorail. Had me put him in charge of the inspection crew. Listen, you've got to get to the monorail. If it's been sabotaged, we're completely crippled here. Go.
The train is about to depart.
What happened? God damn it. How could I have let this happen? If only we'd caught this sooner, before he got to the monorail. Still, this investigation has been valuable to us, and you deserve to be compensated for it. The NCR appreciates the work you've done. Will there be anything else? Bye.
Let's kick this in gear. Don't do this right now.
How may I assist you?
Hi there. Looking to spend some caps? Our patrols are always bringing more stuff in. Take a look. Thanks. Bye. Hi there. Looking to spend some caps? If you must know, my inventory check this week shows that our weapon count is 1 short. Somehow we're missing a laser pistol. Hardin will have my head if I don't find that weapon soon. I can't delay my report to him any longer. If you happen to find it, bring it here right away. I might be able to throw a few supplies your way if you do.
Hey.
I have important work to do, so no time to talk.
Yeah? Head Scribe Taggart quickly realized my extraordinary talent when I took the mandatory VR combat testing. Soon after that, he requested that I get transferred to VR specialist training, serving as his assistant. I miss hanging out with the other students all the time, but at least I get to skip all those boring lectures. Bye.
Yes, can I help you? No idea. Sorry. Okay, see you around.
Yeah? Well, like just about everyone else here, I grew up in the Brotherhood. My father was a scribe and my mother a paladin. I don't know. I'm a little like both of them, I guess. If I had to choose, I really don't know which I'd pick. That's a question I've been asked a lot lately, since it's something I have to decide for myself soon. I'm currently an apprentice in the Brotherhood, and recently became eligible for journeyman status. But first I have to decide which order I want to join. The Knights or the Scribes? Knights are in charge of all of our equipment. Power armor, Gatling lasers, you name it. All of it built and maintained by Knights. Knights also get to go out on patrols, scouting assignments, and support the Paladins in offensive operations. Being a Knight would mean getting to see more of the world, fight the Brotherhood's enemies, and possibly someday become a Paladin like my mother.
Later.
You've been outside. Is the NCR really still hunting us?
All this traveling is making me thirsty.
Only a few people get to venture outside, usually to trade for food. Hey.
Someone blew up the monorail that the NCR uses to travel to strip them back. We should take this time to strike.
Found the missing patrols, or was something else on your mind? They were all dead then. I suppose I'm not surprised. We have few friends in the world above, and many enemies. But we must turn our minds to other matters. When I sent out those patrols, I also sent 3 Knights out on scouting missions. When the patrols failed to return, we assumed the worst, and sent a single communication to the scouts to hold position and maintain radio silence. I want you to contact those scouts and gather their reports. Like the patrols, they have devices on them that will enable you to track them. When you find them, tell them you're my representative, and ask them if the bears are still hunting. That should get them to talk to you. Return when you've gathered all of their reports.
Let's kick this.
I hear Benny got force-fed a little slice of heaven. Man, what I would have paid to see that loathsome little weasel eat it. Sure, take a look. Really now? Well, this is news. We could possibly supply what they need, but they would need to supply us in kind. They have the tech know-how to make our stills work more efficiently. Pure alcohol means we can get our customers drunk quicker. Getting our customers drunk quicker means more caps spent at the tables and stuffing slots, if you know what I mean. Plus, the extra alcohol can serve as surgical disinfectant for their needs. The followers are a good lot. They've stitched up our boys in the past. Good. We can supply them with all the med-X they need. For the fixer, we'll only be able to send over some basic drug components. We're not in the business of getting people off drugs, so we don't really dabble in that side of things. The followers should be able to whip some up with what we have available, though. They just need to agree to fix up our stills and keep them maintained, plus cover the cost for raw materials needed to make the alcohol. Talk to you later.
Have you seen the news? Some gamblers came in saying they'd seen you enter the Lucky 38. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't know of any other living person who's been in there. Just a few caps and it's yours. Up the steps, last room on the left. If you leave the Wrangler, we'll assume you're checking out. Caps up front. We don't do tabs here. Later. Hello there.
Morning.